Aloha!
Hi everyone.
We are making a little bit different video today, one specifically for our friends and family who has not been here yet to visit. So we want to show around our little area, around where we live. We live in a town called Mililani on Oahu. Mililani is actually divided into two different sections. Mililani Mauka means towards the mountains, and Mililani Town, and it's bisected by the H2. If you see it on a map, it's really easy to figure out where Mililani Mauka and Mililani Town are. The population of Mililani is about 27,000 people. Now, one of the most common questions we get is, how close are you to the beach? How close are you to Honolulu? How close are you to this and that?
I think when we told people we were moving here, everybody just assumed that we would want to be near the beach or we were going to be near the beach. But actually, this is the town that we really wanted to be in when we started looking at places. At first, when we first put in an offer, it wasn't in this town. So obviously, here now, we ended up being here. And so we're really happy with that. We just really wanted to be in a central area.
And to answer that question, how close we are to the beach, we're about 30 minutes. So we are centrally located right dead center in the middle of the island. So pretty much everything that we need to get to or want to get to is about 30 minutes. There are some things a little bit further, 40, 45. Probably without traffic, 45 might be the max, maybe 50 minutes to like the furthest point around. But for the most part, everything is about 30 minutes. The beach, 25 to 30. To go in town, 25 to 30. Go on some of our favorite hikes, stores, 25 to 30. But with that being said, Mililani has everything we need and everything we want in town to be able to live throughout the week. And to go outside of the town, it kind of just feels like a vacation area, right? So when we're in Mililani, we can do our shopping. 10 minutes away is Costco. We got a Wal-Mart that's literally 1 mile away.
So there's a lot of places that are so close that we can just walk to. And, you know, if it's like an emergency, we need bananas for Craig. And we can just walk right across the street to Foodland.
That's right, that's right. So that's why Mililani was actually one of our top choices, because actually it's not a tourist town. There's no hotels in Mililani. And it's the most like what we're used to back in Illinois, like a suburb that's a small, you know, community with basically everything we're used to, the stores and everything like that. But yeah, we're gonna take you around town, show you a little bit about Mililani and the things that we like, the things that we do, and
just, yeah, what our life is like Monday through Friday, I guess, in Mililani, because we don't leave our town Monday through Friday. The only times we leave are really on the weekends. So that's what, I mean, we don't mind, well, Craig doesn't mind driving me around. I let Craig drive us around the island.
I do all the driving, I do all the driving. Random update about our house here too. We actually have some stray cats that have made our backyard
their home.
So there's one under there, and there's one over there right now. But we think that they're family because they're very nice to each other. These two, they look exactly alike. Yeah. They both have like a little chip in their ear. Not a chip, but like a
clip?
Missing piece?
Yeah, missing piece. I don't know what to call it, but so, oh, go ahead.
We named the first one that was sitting in our backyard for many days and staying in the shade. We named it Han Solo because, you know, Chewbacca's best friend. So
yeah, so we
look at that guy.
Yeah, we named it Han Solo, and so for a while, like Craig mentioned, it was just one cat coming to our backyard like every day. Last week, Craig's family was here, and so they got to see him. And so recently I put water out for the one, and he came right away, drank the water. And so yesterday we were doing our shopping for Chewy's food, and I'm like, let's get some cat food. So convinced Craig to get cat food, and we decided to put cat food out today for who we thought was Han Solo. And then a few hours later, we see a buddy.
A second cat.
A second cat.
So hopefully that's the max cats that we get in our backyard, but we named the second one Lando Calrissian for obvious reasons.
Right.
So we got Lando and Han Solo. We really don't know how to tell them apart. I think Han Solo's the bigger one.
Yeah,
they look
one's
like
really
twins.
skinny, one's bigger. They both ate the food that we put out,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's possible that Han Solo, you know, was just kind of scoping out the area once he felt safe. He went and got his buddy, but
Yeah.
whatever the case, I just felt, you know, I felt bad for them, so I wanted them to feel comfortable. And I'm allergic to cats, so I'm not getting near them, but I don't know, I just felt sorry for them and just wanted to feed them and make sure they're comfortable. Yeah.
So yeah, we got 2 cats now and a Chewy.
And a Chewy.
So yeah, we're gonna take you around town and see what Mililani Town is all about. Here we are on a walk with Chewy. Our townhome area is right there. And we usually come around this way to all the shops over here. So right around here, we got pretty much everything we need. 2 dentist places in this area. There's a comic book shop here. There's 2 banks. There's a vet right here. All within walking distance, right here where we're walking. Right here we got Aloha Ship and Pack. Right over here as well at the Mililani Town Center, Shopping Center. So all these spots right here. And then of course Chewy loves these awesome plants and awesome trees. Another common question that we get, believe it or not, is like, do you guys have Walmarts out there? Do you have McDonald's? Do you have this and that like you do on the mainland? Yeah, we have everything. There's a Goodwill or a Goodyear right there. There are Goodwills on this island as well. Savers, Targets, Home Depots, Lowe's, anything, basically anything you can find them in. There are certain things that are not on this island, like Chipotle you can't find here. Obviously Portillo's, like regional places. So we did a big loop past the Mililani Shopping Center and around, and then on the other side of our complex, which is right there, there's this sweet park here with these awesome trees. We got the kids park, you got a baseball field where there's always baseball going on, practice. Behind that is basketball courts, everything within walking distance. Of course, you got the wild chickens all over the place. So I'm out here solo right now. Here's our complex right here. As I'm walking over to this restaurant over here called Mililani Restaurant. Been here since 1979, 45 years it's been here. And then right across the street, we got Ross, everything within walking distance here. It's like Monday through Friday, we almost never leave this section, this area. We could walk to Ross, there's 24-hour fitness right there. That's where I go work out. Starbucks, a place called Blazing Steaks, which is phenomenal. Tasty Jerky, awesome beef jerky. Credit Union, Subway, T-Mobile, Sports Clips, Ramen Place, Chinese Place, Foodland over there, and then also an AutoZone. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything here. So the weekends are primarily used, we go outskirts, right? We go in town to Honolulu, we go North Shore, we go watch a sunset, we go to a hike. So North Shore, we kind of leave Mililani, but on the weekdays, everything's here. And even on the weekends, obviously it's a weekend right now, it's Saturday, and I'm going to Mililani Restaurant, which we've never been to before, so we're trying it out. One random fact about Mililani is it's towards the mountains, right? So the temperature is always a little cooler than it is on the outskirts by the ocean. Especially like downtown Honolulu, it'll be like 88 degrees downtown, and here it'll be like 83, 84. So sometimes, most of the time, it's like 4 to 5 degrees cooler in Mililani, which is awesome. So we don't have to run our AC as much as we would if we lived on the outskirts. Mm-hmm. So now we're parked right in the parking lot of the town center of Mililani. The town center of Mililani, for those in Illinois, friends and family, it's very similar to like the area around Woodfield.
Yeah, I would say it's very comparable to that.
Right?
There's a lot of like restaurants,
A lot of restaurants. You got shopping centers. Yeah, you can just walk up and down. This is where Walmart is. This is 5 minutes from our home. It's super close.
Yeah. PetSmart's right here. That's where we get Chewy stuff. That's where he gets his grooming done as well. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a movie theater. We have yet to check that out.
Yeah, there's all the fast food.
Yeah, there's fast food.
There's a Zippy's here. Zippy's is a very popular Hawaiian
It's like a
food chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got,
I don't know what to compare it to, but it's kind of like.
I guess it's their version of Portillo's.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess you could say.
There are locations where you like go in and it's like a restaurant, sit-down restaurant. But there's also locations where you just go up to the counter, order, and then you go and get a table.
Yeah. It's really good food though.
It's so good. Their beef stew is delicious. We've only had it twice, but so far it has been really good. As far as like the actual town center, I think we've only been here a couple of times, like, and walked around it. We tend to stay more by where we live, since we have all the stores close by there.
Yep. True statement. We come over here pretty much just for Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart.
And City Mill.
City Mill and PetSmart.
And PetSmart. Yeah, there's a Times supermarket. There's a
Longstrugs. Longstrugs is like a CVS. Well, it is. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's owned.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of nice that we have this option though. Like if we're ever not sure what to eat, we can just come walk around the city center and just so many options that we have yet to try.
The high school's right across the street, and that's where they have the farmers market every Sunday from 8 a.m. to 11, I believe. One of my favorite views coming home from Walmart is driving down Mililani Avenue and seeing these mountains in the background. It's just amazing, gorgeous scenery that just makes me appreciate it every time. So where we live in our little complex, we actually pay a homeowners association, and they take care of all the trees and the landscape and all that around us.
Yeah, they do a great job.
They do a phenomenal job. But then we also pay every 3 months a Mililani Town Association fee, and that gives us actually access to one or all 7 rec centers throughout Mililani. And these rec centers, you can play basketball, you can reserve classes, you can go swimming at their pools. So we just passed Rec Center 1, so there's 7 rec centers like I mentioned, and you could do a couple different things at certain rec centers. Like one of them, I think 2 of them have water slides, one of them has a cafe, and that's all included in your Mililani Town Association fees that you pay every 3 months.
Yeah, and we also get other perks, such as like discounts to movie theater tickets. The cool thing too is that our community, they have fests all the time. So every month we get our monthly newsletter where they basically tell us what's going on with the town, any fests coming up. They obviously give shout outs, to like restaurants or businesses in Mililani.
And actually, at one fest we went to, if you lived in Mililani and like showed your MTA card, you were able to enter a raffle, and I won actually free beef jerky.
Yeah,
if you remember.
that was so good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and we happen to live right by the place, right?
Yeah.
That the business that sells this beef jerky was so good. But yeah, I think for us, this is the perfect town, just because there's so much around us. Again, it's like, the center of the island. It's a little bit cooler here, so we don't have to have our AC on all the time. Our neighbors are super friendly. Honestly, everybody on this island is super friendly from what we've experienced so far. So yeah, we're loving it here.
Loving it here. So we just drove you around the neighborhood and back in literally minutes. Everything is so close.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least to what's close to us, because we didn't take you around Mililani Mauka. We haven't really spent too much time over there, just because it's a little farther from us, but yeah.
Yeah, so that was Mililani Town and what we know of it. Obviously, there's a lot more. There's a golf course here too that I plan on hitting up at some point.
We did what is it called?
The driving range?
The driving range, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So that is Mililani Town. Hope you enjoyed and got to see a little bit of what we do every day and where we're at.
Yeah. Maybe down the line we'll do more, you know, a video showing more things. This one's just a quick one just because we kept getting questions like, where do you live? Where are you on the island? So we're like, let's just go ahead and show everybody, or at least our family and friends, where we're located and why we love it here so much. So
it's amazing. It's amazing, and the weather is perfect.
Chewy loves it.
Chewy absolutely loves it. Look at this. Wind blowing in his hair. He's loving it.
Chewy, do you have any remarks?
Closing remarks, buddy?
Closing remarks, baby?
All right, so I think that's gonna do it for today.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Till next time. Aloha.
Bye.